Hello everyone, it's me Tanner, and today's video is going to be a happy one for a change. I know it's probably been a long time since I filmed a nice video and not one of me crying. So anyways, I've been wanting a new piercing for a while now. The only thing stopping me is the fact that my guardians aren't the biggest fans of piercings. They don't really allow me to get them done. My one guardian doesn't even want me stretching my ear, but I still do it because you can't control every part of me. I'm a 17-year-old rebellious teen. Just kidding, I'm not. I decided that I wanted to get a new ear piercing, but my options are pretty limited because my ear is very small. Well, my ears are very small, not just one of them, that would be really weird. But yeah, they're pretty tiny for guys my age. Don't know why, maybe, I don't even think it's genetics, I think I'm just weird. Yeah. On top of that, I have a mutation that makes me like have attached earlobes, which most people have detached. That has nothing to do with the fact that I have small ears, it's just threw that in there for you. I'm so excited and so happy now compared to before because I got this piercing to make myself feel a little bit better because I haven't been doing so good recently. But you might have seen it already. I got a conch piercing done, and I guess I'll just get into it with my experience. I can't talk about the healing process yet, but I will do that once it is fully healed, or if anything happens to it, cross my fingers because I've never had any piercing get infected or anything, so hopefully, knock on wood, that nothing happens to it, and I'll just get into the video then. So I told my guardian, the one that's a little bit more relaxed, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get this piercing done when you two are on vacation, just a heads up. And this guardian was like, okay, well, you're just using your sadness as an excuse to get this piercing, which I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I've wanted this piercing before. Things gone a little rough in my life. It's just that now, at this point, I want to try to do things to make me happy, and I know that piercings do make me happy, as well as they get me out of bed every day because I have to clean them and take care of them. So it just helps in that way. Anyways, so I could tell that she was not too fond of it, but she knows I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, she can't hold me back. Like I said, I'm so rebellious, guys. It was so cold that they had this like deal going on today, and they posted it on Facebook saying like you get $10 off like any body piercings if you come in today because of how cold it is. It's so cold here in Canada, and I say so cold and it's like it's -5 here. I wish I could have filmed, but most places don't let you film in there, and my aunt didn't want to see, so I had no one to film anyways. Maybe if I get another piercing in the future I'll see, which I might. I have piercing fever right now. So she marked it up, she told me to lay down, and I was a little nervous because I had never felt this type of pain before because I've only ever had my double earlobe piercings, my stretched ear, and my septum. And I have taken out my second lobe piercings just because I got them done with a gun when I was younger, and they just didn't heal properly. There was no infections, they feel like there's like scar tissue left in it because, I mean, guns aren't that good for your ears, so. But my first ones done with a gun were fine. I'm not saying that you should get it done with a gun. You shouldn't, but do whatever you want. I mean, I'm just an example. Like, one time it did work for me, one time it didn't. Anyways, I'm like a squirrel right now. So she like marks it up. She's like, okay, take a deep breath, and like I knew what to do because I'm a professional. I'm not. She puts the needle through my ear, and like I feel my experience, I feel a sharp like pinch, and then a lot of pressure. Like it feels like she like put it in, but then once the needle was in, it felt like someone was squeezing on like my like ear really, really hard. So it was only painful for like a second, not even. And then the jewelry was in. I looked into the mirror and I was super happy. And then I had to go outside again and it was freezing, so it numbed it actually a little bit. So I couldn't even feel like my ear. I didn't bleed a lot either. I didn't bleed from my septum piercing as well because I didn't drink any caffeine ahead of time, and I also just maybe I'm just not a bleeder. And then as soon as I got into the car and the heat started like kicking in, the pain. It wasn't like, it's not unbearable, but I could feel it, you know? I know a lot of people in these videos explain the pain out of a 5 or out of a 10, but for me, I just don't have any other experience with piercings that were painful, because like my nose, well, septum, and then my lobes, they were painless, besides the septum healing process, which hurt only if I like bumped it. I've gotten tattoos before, so it hurts less than a tattoo. Here's what the piercing looks up close. It's almost the exact same jewelry as I have in my lobe piercing here. I really like the conch piercing because I feel like it balances out my ear a bit, because for a while I felt kind of awkward having one stretched ear because it's big compared to just my regular lobe. And so I wanted something to kind of even things out a bit and make it look so this is not so bare, and I think the conch piercing does that for me. I would like more, but not too many piercings. This is really it. I will make a video once it has healed, or if something happens, I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll get another one. Have a wonderful day, everyone.